Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Potw, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Reinders, out to the left it goes. Alvarez, Reinders, it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gravenberg, now it's Thuram. And here's Eze, now it's Kimmich. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe is flagged offside. And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alvarez in acres of space out wide. And it's Gravenberch. Played out wide. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier.
There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Alvarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Konate. Gravenberch charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! About as smooth as it gets. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Showing good feet.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. João Neves. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gravenberch. Reinders. Gives it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Van Dijk. Almost half an hour in now. Now this could be a chance. Vardiol. Bellingham. And Reinders. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Gravenberch. And it's Gravenberch. Alvarez. He's in a great position here. Nuno Mendes. Can he get on the end of this? Kimmich. Cherki. No, that's been intercepted. João Neves, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Mendes. Mbappe! It's a mighty effort! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Kimmich with the short one. Now it's Kimmich. And it's made its way to him. Thuram! Oh, Oh, what a... And another try!
Isaac, if they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cherki.
Indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Some resolute defending there. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! Bellingham! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And there is the half-time whistle. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Potw are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And the second half gets underway. Reinders. Ah, this looks sharp. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bellingham. Nice control. And the finish! Brilliant from Reinders! A finish of true class! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Isaac. João Neves.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tries to pass it through. And it's Eze. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram. Chance! Goal! Potw! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Potw get themselves into the lead. João. Bellingham. That pass isn't the best. And here's the chance to counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here! Potw perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Alvarez. Nuno Mendes looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Kimmich receives it in a wide position. Little pass back, and it's McKennie. Reinders. Reinders does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nicely weighted ball. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Passes short and sharp. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bellingham. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cherki. And he was quick to react. And it's Reinders. Reinders. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Played back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Tries to play it through. And a chance! He's scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 38.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This has become one superb game of football.
Borussia Dortmund really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Now it's Lewandowski. Yildiz. Lewandowski. Lewandowski trying to keep this in. And he's intervened well there. And here's Isak. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Lookman. McTominay. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McKennie. 2 minutes to be added on. McAllister, Ndika cuts out the pass. And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great...
Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. And that's caused a worry or two.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mendes getting this one clear. Chooses to go crossfield. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's in on goal. Thuram! Isak does really well to win the ball there. Konate running with the ball. Out to the right. Gravenberg. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Potw gets rid without sophistication. Konate. Potw are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Reinders. And Potw. Gravenberg. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Great ball, and he's in here. He has a look up. Reinders.
Potw are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. Gravenberg. Bellingham. Potw looking to pass their way through. Now there's a fine shot and goal! Goal! Potw! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Potw are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Reinders.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Tura. That pass has been well intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! And he's gone direct here. Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Reinders. He's shifting through the gears here. Barella.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Tura. And it's Kimmich. And Gravenberg. Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted. McAllister.
Potw can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Played down the flank. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Look at the space here. Gravenberg did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chance for a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the
decent chance! Just off target.
Isak is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And a chance! And he hits the net! And right on half-time, that is telling. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Potw head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. And he's picked it up out wide. And that is a... And he shoots! Really well taken goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Potw take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that.
Mbappe! Bellingham. McAllister. Oh, easy pickings there. Barella. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get it through?
Potw are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Chooses to go cross-field. It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich under intense pressure. Yeah, and if the shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And now he has two.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! And somehow he kept it out.
Potw certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
So will they make it count again?
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 23. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 87. Substituição.
Kimmich goes short. Can he finish? Potw get their 4th corner. Lookman with the short one. Lookman gets into a good position. Oh, important interception. Oh, good-looking ball. And they can counter here. Oh, good spread. Engages and forces him off the ball. Potw do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. And it's McTominay. Lookman. And it's Gravenberch. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's on it. Can he get away? He's beaten the last man. Big chance! It's in! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So is this the start of a comeback? Ndika. Van Dijk. Potw finding their passes. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lewandowski. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. He's having a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Now that looks a decent ball. Lookman, he's picked his way through. Botafogo have got it back and they'll have another go. Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Substituição em andamento.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Chance to deliver. And that's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. Now it's Isak. And the shot! He's got it all! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Botafogo blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Mendes gets into some space. Isak. Lookman. Isak in acres of space. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And it's Kimmich. Looking for the run. Showing good feet.
6 minutos de acréscimo.
Somewhat off target. Yildiz. He's a sharp little ball here. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Lookman. Now João Neves. João Neves wins the duel this time. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. João Neves. Botafogo are looking to break it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Botafogo pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw it.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And the shot!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Nicely aimed pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. McKennie. Oh, this is a terrific run. And it's Eze. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caught offside that time. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed by the progress made by this guy, Eberechi Eze, who I see these days as an unconventional winger, best deployed behind a central striker, as he does like to operate in the middle, ultimately. Certainly has the strength and an eye for a pass.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Potw. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
McKennie. And Gravenberch. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. This might spell danger. Kimmich showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. McKennie. Now it's Eze. Incoming delivery. Defend. Gravenberch! Goal! Potw!
The breakthrough strike!
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Potw have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Thuram.
Potw are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Cherki. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Thuram. Knocks it into space. Eze receives it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Gravenberch. He's in a great position here. Thuram in acres of space out wide. Takes a shot! He scores!
And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Eze demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Potw are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Potw looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Kimmich. He's got away. Nice control. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kimmich. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Lewandowski. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Now there's a fine ball. There's the header! And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Potw really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Potw sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Potw.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Alvarez. Bellingham. And Potw. And it's Gravenberch. Cherki. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Shot a goal! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Potw find a position of real strength now. That is lovely. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's on it, can he get away? Now he's off and running. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Aimed beyond the defence. Tries a shot!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. And here's Alvarez. Delivers the ball. Oh, super ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Isak. That's good play. He's being urged to shoot. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! Kimmich being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Great chance! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, third corner of the game.
Camisa 16. Camisa 38.
Alvarez with the short one. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Teremos uma substituição.
Corner number 4 coming up here. That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. Potw. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's the chance to counter. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Potw still have the cards to affect this game. Tries to pass it through. Isak moves wide and looking to get onto this. Corner then. Kimmich plays it short. Can he finish? A whisker away from making it 4.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
It's their second corner of the game. Barella goes short. Oh, sweet feet. The most accurate pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Goes for a shot! Lookman. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich looking to penetrate opposition lines. Barella. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. João Palhinha. Picks out decent chance! And he hits the net! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Potw are having a ball here. This looks real chance! Barella could move up a gear here. Now it's Barella. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hangs one in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's João Palhinha. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stopped.
And the finish! Oh, denied at the last. They're up to 5 corners now.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Danger
acréscimo.
averted for now. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. There will be 4 extra minutes. Alvarez. And Thiaw. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance! It's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the...
And we're done. Potw really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Potw definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.